What we're looking at here isn't a lava flow, it's an ancient lahar. And that's what makes it possible for organisms to still be intact and not be totally disintegrated by hot molten lava. It's basically an ancient mud flow with ash, debris that came down the volcano. From a past inundation. Because lava doesn't put out these perfect spherical shaped and oval shaped rocks. Lava puts out jagged rocks. We're just going to explore this cliff over here. If I can make it one-handed. This looks like somebody came with a dump truck and just dumped a bunch of gravel and rock. It doesn't look like a broken up lava flow. If you know anything about lava and lava flows. We'll have some good examples here in a minute once I get up here. Look at that right there. You see the eyes and the mouth and the nose? That's not lava, my friend. That's not lava. And that's not lava. And this ain't lava. Okay, right up here. If I don't fall. Now this here is not lava coming up here. None of this is lava. This is an ancient lahar, if you know what a lahar is, which enables organic material to be preserved, unlike lava. Here's a good example here. And this is not lava. And this is not lava. None of this is lava. It's called a lahar. Look it up. Lava doesn't spit up protruding pieces of itself and separate itself from itself. This is completely freestanding above the rest of the medium. This is not lava. This was once a living organism. A giant one at that. Here's the rest of it up here. It broke off and fell. It continues up here. Over here, this is not lava. That's some kind of flipper or something. This is not lava. Look at it. It's standing straight up in the air. Up to my waist. Lava doesn't act this way. Lava solidifies in its flowing state, and then over time it breaks apart. It doesn't just stand erect all of a sudden out of nowhere and separate itself from the rest of the medium. That's impossible. Here's another example over here. I mean, it's all around me. I'm just trying to find the more obvious ones. Because first of all, lava doesn't leave loose rocks, broken up rocks. They leave jagged. I mean, a lava flow is a solid flow of rock that hardens. And then over time it breaks up into jagged pieces. This is not a lava flow, folks. This is not on any geological USGS survey map of a lava flow. This is an ancient lahar, which is sediment, ash, mud, water, debris, rolling down the hill, capturing anything in its path. How, you might be asking, how's it stone? Have you ever messed with clay before? You fire clay and it gets hard. For there to be a lahar this big on a volcano, it had to have been a massive water-induced explosive eruption that involved a pyroclastic flow. And just like you fire clay, when you got all this muddy water flowing down the hill and a pyroclastic flow comes through it, it's gonna instantly harden it just like clay. It's gonna instantly fire it. Whatever's in it is gonna instantly become stone. It's not petrified. It's just fired, just like clay. You look on any USGS map of lava flows, you'll see black, solid flows of lava. And if they're older, they'll be broken up, jagged. This is not lava flow, folks. This is brown. It's red, it's brown. There's organic material in here, and you can see the critters, the humanoid figures, and everything else that it picked up in its wake. And this right here, this is not lava. You show me a picture of lava that looks like that. You won't find it. That is not lava. The first thing people want to say is, oh, that's ropey lava. No, this ain't ropey. There's nothing ropey about this. Look at this. I mean, this is loose. I mean, it's in gravel and stuff and rock, but it's loose. You can pick it up. That is not lava, folks. Look at it. That is not lava. Imagine sitting at your kitchen table, forming up some clay into a pot or something. You put it in the oven to fire it, and it gets hard. That's what happened here. This was a flowing river of mud, debris, ash, and a little lava too. Don't get me wrong with that, but not enough for it to completely incinerate the organic live material that was in it. This is not lava. You can see that it's, look at this. This is separate. It might be embedded in this, but this ain't lava either. This is a fired piece of mud debris from a lahar that a pyroclastic flow instantly fired and hardened. This ain't lava, folks. Lava doesn't do this. Lava doesn't act this way. All you got to do is a little homework. Look at Hawaii at the USGS lava flow maps. This, where I'm at right now, is nowhere near a lava flow. And they go back thousands of years. This is an ancient lahar. Look at it. It looks like, look at it, it just stops right here all of a sudden. It looks like somebody came with a dump truck and just unloaded right here. See how the edge is right here? That's the edge of it. This ain't what lava does. Yeah, lava has edges, but it's not balls like this. It's not, look at this. It's not like this. And like this. And like this. Lava doesn't dry up and harden in balls. It hardens in one flow sheet that breaks up like if you take a sheet of ice and break it up, it's gonna be all a bunch of chunks of sharp shrapnel. This ain't sharp shrapnel. These are once living organisms. Look at this. That's a plant material. That's plant matter. That's a leaf or something flipped, rolled over, caught in the lahar. Look at this. This is not lava. That's what people say, oh, nothing can survive lava. You're right, nothing can survive lava. And nothing can survive a lahar or pyroclastic flow either. But with a lahar, at least it can be preserved. Lava, it can't be preserved. Look at the details on this. That's not lava, folks. This is not lava. That's why I present things that I found in Hawaii. I'm not an idiot. I'm not presenting things I found in lava. Because I know as well as you do that nothing can survive it and be preserved in it. What I present is what I find in old ancient lahars. Lava, look at this. Lava does not dry like this. Harden like this. Look at this here. I'm trying to make it over here. I'm trying to make my way to some actual things like giant turtles and stuff you can actually see, but it's hard to do with one hand and flip flops. And I got my dog too. You know, oh you know. I think I'm heading in the right direction. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. Here's a perfect example. Look at this. That is not lava, folks. That is not lava. Look, there's no lava here. That's dirt. It's in soil. The reason why you see it is because you see all the dirt around it. That's because it was in soil. I unburied it. I was walking. I felt something. I pushed it back, and I got my shovel and stuff out here. This was all underground, under dirt. Do you see lava? No. There's no lava here. Look at this smooth texture. Look at this. This is not lava. Let's move over here to a better one. Right here. That's a head right there. You see the tongue? Right there? There's the tongue right there. There's the tongue sticking out. There's the chin, there's the lip, there's the tongue. This is not lava, folks. This was buried under soil. I unburied it myself. You can still see some of the soil there. This is all buried in soil. This ain't lava either. You might think, well, it's right, lava's right there. No, it's not. This is an ancient lahar. It's like a flood in the mainland of mud and debris. The only difference is it's on a volcano. And the only thing that can cause a massive explosive eruption on a volcano is water. Water went down into the vents, caused a massive eruption, probably in the 1700s. And all this mud and debris started flowing down the hill and just captured everything it could. All the animals, all the critters. Look at this. I mean, can you tell the difference? Just watch. Okay, you got your debris here, and then look at this. Look at the difference. You see the difference? There's the old debris rocks, but then all of a sudden there's this. All of a sudden there's this smooth, textured, perfectly curved rock right here. It doesn't belong here. Look at the rest of it around it. Look. All of a sudden there's this. That's one victim of the lahar. Get off! Get up! There he is right there. Tongue sticking out. Probably a turtle or something. Big giant turtle. There's the back of it right there. I would show you real lava, but I can't because I'm nowhere near lava. I'm in between two major lava flows. There is no lava near me. This is all ancient live organisms, beings, mud, debris, all fired by the pyroclastic flow into a solid state. That's why I hate people that think they know what they're talking about. And they've never been to Hawaii. They've never looked at a USGS lava flow map in their life. They're trying to tell me that's lava. All you gotta do is look at any lava flow map. I'll give you all the GPS right here. This is nowhere near a lava flow in the last 1,000 years. Where do you see this coming up? Come on, get now. There's the turtle head, or whatever it is, dragon head, turtle head, or something. You see the eyes, the mouth. Look, it's freestanding. It's up out of everything. Even if it was lava, lava doesn't spit things out lava doesn't form things with perfect symmetry and spit them out and separate it from itself. It's impossible. Lava doesn't act that way. It doesn't act that way. You can fool yourself if you want to and say it's lava. But you show me anywhere that anybody's live documented on camera, on video, where lava's created a formation with perfect symmetry. That's the eyes and the nose, the mouth and everything is perfectly where it's supposed to be. Spits it out to the side, separates itself from it and moves along. You can't. It's impossible. It's impossible. Lava does not act that way. Lava doesn't have a conscience. Lava can't be flowing down the hill thinking, okay, we're going to get up here, we're going to create this thing that looks like a turtle head, and we're going to spit it out. That way we can fool everybody and make them think that it's a formation when it's really lava. Lava isn't like that. What I'm walking on now is a giant sea turtle, 40-foot wingspan, or flipper span. Here's another one up here. It's all broken up because before I knew what I was doing when I first moved here, I came out here with my sledgehammer and just started pounding crap. But you can see right here where it separates from the bottom. This is the bottom of the giant turtle right here. You can see where it separates right here from the turtle shell to its flipper right here. And then its flipper goes down here. Look, there's its flipper. Down here, its flipper curves right here, comes down here. And then you can see where it looks like wings here. That's the end of the flipper where it starts looking like wings kind of. See that? You see that? See how it curves right there? See how it goes up? You see how it hits the shell of the turtle? And it's that junction point where it goes up under the shell. And then that loop around with the shell. Yeah, I know you see it. Lava doesn't do that. Lava doesn't do that, folks. You can read all the textbooks you want. You can go to all the science classes you want. But you will never find documented anywhere on the internet, in any textbook, anyone documenting lava forming a precise, anatomically correct being of any kind of sort, spitting it off to the side and just going away and leaving it there and separating itself from it. Let me get as far back so you can see this. If I don't fall. So here's the wing. I mean, not the wing, I keep calling it a wing. But here's the flipper. Right here. That's where it starts. You see all the ripples in it? It looks like a wing kind of. That's at the end of the flipper. You look at any sea turtle. You look at the end of it. It looks exactly like that. It comes up here. There's the curve right there in the flipper. And there's the junction point where it meets the bottom. That's the bottom of the turtle. It's upside down. That's where it meets the bottom of the turtle shell. Right there, that little fold. And this part broke off. You can tell it broke off right here. And there's not only that, but there's petroglyphs all over this. There's petroglyphs, and not only that, there's little turtles. There's little stone turtles on top of these big turtles. Just like if they was going down through in the ocean or something, with little turtles all over their backs. And this is not lava. That's iron. That used to be iron. All this red stuff, that used to be some type of iron. That's some type of iron. There was something here. Could be I don't know what it was, but there's something here that's old iron. Ow. And that's what you call a fall. Get off! Come on, get off! Get off! Get off! Here's another turtle. You can still see the same ripples and the same folds. This is the underneath side of it. This is the tail right here. There's a flipper right there. You see that curve right there? That's a flipper. There's the same exact one on the other side. Now watch this. Tell me this is lava. Tell me that's lava. There's the leg. There's the leg. There's the tail. I dug out from underneath it. Tell me that's lava. Lava doesn't know what a leg is. Lava doesn't just flow along thinking, huh, let's make something with legs to fool people. You know? Like lava's going to turn into an academic paper to be peer reviewed. Hi, my name is Lava. I fool people. I make different formations, anatomically correct, just to fool them. Get up! Get up! Get up! I got a great female dog named Gandalf. Get up! Get up! I gotta make my way through here. It's gonna take me a little bit, but I'm gonna take y'all to a cave with rock art all in it. I call it Medusa Cavern because there's a Medusa embedded in the back wall of the hill that it's on, with a snake hair and everything. There's also a Perseus sculpture. Get up! I call this Turtle Sanctuary. I got it roped off. Get up! Julie! Call Gandalf. Oh, okay. Is little turd? She's right here. Call little turd. She's right here. Call her. Sorry, I can't let my dogs follow me because I can't pay attention to them. Plus, they ain't got no water. I brought some for them, well, I brought some for one of them anyway, but the other one started coming too. It's not enough for both of them. I'm gonna take you guys to Medusa Cavern. I lost my flip flop. Little turd, go home. Go home, little turd. That's little turd. Go home, little turd. Little turd, get. Get. Go. Get. Get, little turd. Go. Get. Get, little turd. Go. They like coming with me, but not when I'm doing this because I can't watch them. I don't want to lose them or they're going to get hurt. I'm bleeding everywhere. Okay, I gotta make it down this way here. Alright, I gotta go. It's gonna take me a minute to get to the Medusa Hill, but we can look at stuff on the way there. I quit smoking 2 months ago, but I'm still feeling the effects of it. I've been smoking and drinking for 35 years, and I finally quit 2 months ago. I'm 52 years old, by the way. Okay, you see how this is raw? I don't know if you can tell, but it's all red. It's not like black like all of it. I mean, it's red. And it's got those sparkly things in it. Take a screenshot of these and do Google Images or something. But the AI, they're deceptive. They'll say, "Oh, that's a fossil. That's a dinosaur bone." But then as soon as you mention Hawaii, oh, it's lava. Oh, it's lava. As soon as you mention Hawaii, oh, it's lava. I'm like, why does it matter where it's at? All of a sudden, Hawaii becomes lava? You idiot. Oh, that's a solid block of gold you got there. Where'd you find it? Hawaii? Oh, that's lava. That's lava. That's lava. That's all lava. You see the ropey texture? That's their first go-to phrase. Oh, that's just lava. You see, it's all ropey. There's no, you can't see no ropey, nothing about it. Boy, it's all broken up, shattered. Look, see, look at this. This is not lava. Look at the texture of it. Screenshot this and Google that texture. It's not lava, folks. If it was, it would be on. It would be on. Look at Ocean View, Hawaii. That's where I'm at. I'm right in between two major lava flows. You'll see them, two black flows on each side. I'm right in the middle. If there's lava flow here, it would be on that map, but it's not. That's because this ain't lava. It's an ancient lahar. Look at this. This is like stuff you would find like an ancient shipwreck or something. See that? That's not lava. That's not lava. Take a screenshot of this image and Google it. I guarantee you AI won't say it's lava. Unless you live in Hawaii and your IP address says Hawaii, then he will. Okay, I'm coming up on the Medusa sculpture embedded in the wall here of Medusa Hill. I call it Medusa Hill because the cave here has rock art of Medusa, Perseus, the Gorgon sisters. Oh, and Medusa's embedded right in the wall here, in the back of this hill. You're gonna trip when you see it. So you might call it pareidolia, but I tell you what, pareidolia is a psychological imagination. Two people can imagine the same thing. So if you see it, then it's not pareidolia. That means there's actually something there. See her? See her eyes? Her mouth? See her hat? Her hair with snakes? You see it? Do you see it? That's Medusa, or one of her Gorgon sisters, embedded in the back of the wall. Now look at this. Tell me this is lava. That's not lava, folks. Lava doesn't act this way. Lava doesn't harden this way. That's scorched. That's scorched, folks. That's scorched. That's why it's orange. It's scorched. This is off when they made the road. They threw all this crap over here. But we're gonna go up this hill and you'll be able to see more of the scorched remains. Look at this. That's scorched. That's why it's orange. Take a screenshot of this and Google it. They won't say lava. I passed the Perseus sculpture, but I'll get it on the way back. This is all scorched. Something happened here. I'm finding petroglyphs of the sun coming up over the mountain, and the water's gone. And then one of the petroglyphs said, "Solar disk rising in the west." Okay. Now the reason why this looks orange and black is because somebody's came through here and ripped the whole surface off of it. They ripped this whole surface off to hide something. Look, see how it turns black? And you can look over here and you can see where it's all piled up. Look over here is where it's all piled up. See, it's all black. Here's part of it. Look. Here's where they took the surface off. Trying to hide stuff. Trying to hide. Look, this is all the pile right here. This is all the stuff they took off this right here. They stripped the whole top surface of it. Look, you can see we're still here. And you see where it turns black. That's where they stripped it. Somebody came in here and literally stripped the surface off of this to hide something. Look, this is all stripped right here. That's why it's black. And right here, here's the part they stripped off. Look. These are the parts they stripped off over here. In here. All this. This is all stripped. Why would they strip the surface off of this? Because they're hiding something. All you gotta do is flip over these rocks. You'll see the top part of the surface. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Somebody literally came through here and stripped this whole surface off. All the way up here. Here's the real surface. Here's the strip surface. See, here's parts of the real surface here. See that? See that? See that? See that? See that black? It looks just like that black, don't it? That's because they stripped the surface off. Here's part they didn't strip off, look. Here's part they didn't strip off. But you can see the black where they tried to. There's Gandalf. There's my dog Gandalf finally found me. Okay, we're coming up on a cavern. I can barely breathe. Look, they stripped all this off. Why would they strip this off? Look. That's the part they missed. That's the part they missed. Here's the part they got. You just flip these rocks over and look. Look. See? They're hiding something. They're hiding something. There's my other dog there. They both found me. Hey, look, one of them's a little turd, and the other one's Gandalf. Oh, look, here's what the surface looks like they stripped off. Here, turd. Here, turd. Here's the cavern right here. Here's the opening. Wait till we get down there. Look, here's what the surface looks like. They stripped all this off. Here's what the surface looked like. What'd they strip off? Why they stripped this off? They stripped off the whole surface. Look, right here. Here's a big old chunk of surface they stripped off. Right here, look. This whole surface they stripped off. They stripped this whole surface off. They stripped everything. What are they hiding? Okay, we gotta go way down here. I don't know if I can make it. Gandalf, little turd. I might have to drink some of the dog's water. I don't want to fall off the edge. I might not be able to stay long because of mosquitoes. Come on, Gandalf, come on, Terry. Here, I gotta get my dog some water real quick. Hold on. Turn it down. Turn it down. Here. 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 Okay. Here it is. Okay. 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 How do you move the water? We're only like a half a block from the house, but they get hot real quick. I might have to drink some of their water. I thought, watch it. See, there's the cavern down there. Gandalf, go take. Okay, I gotta go over it. There's, as you can see there. That's the that's one side of the entrances. People's been dumping stuff here. Oh. Now here's the entrance that I haven't been in yet. This is where all the good stuff is. This is where I've only been to the top part. This is where the rock art is, right over here. I don't know if you can see though, people's been putting trash in here. I'm getting my lights and everything ready and everything to go drop down in there. But here's the other side here. Come on, Terry. Here's the wall. Here's the top. I'm gonna have to drink some of y'all's water, dog. Here's another part of the cave over here. This is where, I don't know if you guys have seen that face in the cave wall that I posted, but this is where it was from. And I don't know if I can find it because when I take pictures, I've got 20 or 30,000 pictures. I just go out here in the field and I just click, and I don't look at them until I get home. So it's hard to ever go back and find things. So here's the other part down here. I don't have a flashlight, so I can't shine down there to show you guys. Here's the other part, other side. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Mosquitoes and hot. Come on. I wish I could find that face. And no, this ain't a lava tube. You look on any lava map, see there's a lava tube going through Ocean View, Hawaii. It doesn't exist, so this is not a lava tube. So those are skeptics out there say, oh, that's just a lava tube. You can cancel that. Look on any USGS lava tube map for Ocean View, and there is no lava tube on it. So you forget that idea. I could fit my house in this. That's how big it is. It's bigger than the most famous lava tube here in Hawaii. If it was a lava tube, it would be on the map, but it's not. Oh, about to run. I don't know if I can make it. Come on, come on, there. Get up. See down there? Look up Ocean View, Hawaii. Look on the USGS lava tube map and see if you find a lava tube. You won't. It doesn't exist. Just like this lahar flow don't exist on the lava flow maps. Don't exist. That's because it's not a lava flow. It's an ancient lahar. Okay, you saw that cavern right there. I'm gonna take you to the road and show you where it comes out of the road and then goes under the road. Come on, get up. Get up. Get up. Come on, get up. Get up. Come on, get up. Get up. Get up. Come on, get up. Sorry, I can't leave my dog. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Come on, get up. Get up. They're so tired. Okay, I'll show you where the other part of that cave breaks open here right before the road and it goes across the road. Get up! Right here. There's Ganda. There's Ganda. So here's where that that cave that I just showed you guys. Here's where it opens up right here, right before the road. I'm not getting down there because last time I did, I had a big old rock fall on my head. But you can see that hole right there that goes down into that cave where we were just at. And then it goes under the road. And I've been down this one on the side of the road. I've been in it. It goes completely. It goes 2 blocks. It goes 2 roads down. If y'all want to look at it and see it. I'm gonna drink some of this dog's water. I'm thirsty. I'm not gonna drink it. I just swish it now. Okay, see how they stripped all that too? How it's black? They stripped all this too. Not just for the road, because it goes way back, way more than they need to strip for the road. Get up! Come on, get up! Let's hurry, get up! Let's hurry, get up! Now you can say, yeah, they did this for the road. It's right here by the road. But when you get way over here, hundreds of feet away, it starts not making sense. Get up! Let's hurry! See, the road's way back there and it's stripped all the way back here. You see how they piled it up? It's all stripped. They stripped the whole surface off. Way back here. Get off! Let's hurt! Come on. Is anybody still here, or am I just doing this for no reason? Anybody still here? Nobody? Okay, well I'm gonna quit then. Come on, get out. Come on, get out. This way. I thought somebody was here. I'm just doing this for nothing then. I guess I'll quit. Alright, well, since nobody's here, I guess I'll see you guys later.